The old house stood alone, on a hill, surrounded by dead trees. It was a dark and stormy night. Rain lashed against the broken windows. Wind howled through the cracks. Inside, cobwebs hung from every corner. Dust covered the furniture. The air was heavy. It smelled like something old and rotten. This was no ordinary house. It was a haunted house, a place of fear, a place of secrets. 4 soldiers stood at the foot of the hill. Their faces were grim. They were on a mission. Orders were to secure the house. No one knew what was inside. The leader, Sergeant Miller, took a deep breath. He raised his hand. The soldiers started their ascent. Each step brought them closer to the house, closer to the unknown. They reached the front door. It creaked open on its own. A cold breeze swept out. The soldiers exchanged nervous glances. They had a bad feeling. Sergeant Miller entered first. His gun was drawn. The other soldiers followed. Their boots echoed on the wooden floor, the only sound besides the storm. Suddenly a floorboard creaked upstairs. The soldiers froze. They listened. More creaking. Footsteps. Someone was moving around, then whispers. Cold, faint whispers. They seemed to come from the walls themselves. The soldiers felt a chill run down their spines. Fear was setting in. They crept up the stairs, each step slow and deliberate. The whispers grew louder, the air grew colder. They reached a darkened hallway. A figure stood at the end. It was a woman, dressed in white. Her face was pale, her eyes glowed. The soldiers raised their guns. "Who are you?" Sergeant Miller demanded. The woman smiled sadly. "This was my home," she whispered. "Please, help me find my teddy bear." The soldiers stared in disbelief. This was not the terrifying ghost they expected. This was a lonely spirit, longing for a lost toy.